Welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome. Nabi basically tells us today that he is going to get a new team. That is how it sounded today in the press conference for Yanga, that Nabi basically was discussing what he's planning for Chiefs, etc. And you know that game is going to be playing on the 28th, which I believe is Sunday, and it's going to be in Bloom, which I think it is in Bloom, if I'm not mistaken. And it's going to be an interesting one. We'll probably see some new signings, some new faces, and we're going to see what Nabi Ball is all about. But before we get into that, please like, comment, and subscribe. And please become members, only $20. Like I say, I always put it in the comment section where you can see and join to become members. I am contemplating something big. I am contemplating getting a Kaizer Chiefs keeper for a fan, but it's only going to be for this round. It's only going to be for the members. For the people who contribute to the channel, round one of me trying to get a skipper is going to be towards you. So I am going to give you more details as to how it's going to be. But if you're already a member and you contribute $20 to the channel, you're going to be eligible for that draw. Some of you already know our previous winners, Ngaletu, who also got the green skipper. We're going to do the same thing with the new kids. You will pick the one you want, the gold or the black one, or even if you want the goalkeeper one that has a white shirt, because someone in the channel said they want a white one for their wives. So there's that. But let's get to it. Nabi basically broke this down to us, and he said something very simple. He said it's unacceptable that a team as big as Kaizer Chiefs goes through a 9-year drought. 9 years! 9 years! Oh, wow. Let me explain what 9 years is to those of you who don't understand. 9 years, Baba. There's a child right now who has done grade 7, grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. When you are 9, you are in grade 3. So there's a child who's in grade 3. Agayazi Chiefs win. You only know Sundowns. Is it good? Is it good? Then Tina, as Chiefs fans, we go and tell our kids that, hey, when I support the Chiefs, how can you go and tell this child to support a loser? But that is how it is, guys. We understand the power of what Kaizer Chiefs is. We see the brand power. And before we get into Nabi even more, let's give props to Jessica Mutaung. If there's one winner at Kaizer Chiefs, every season she knocks everyone in the PSL out. It's Jessica. Look at our branding. Look at our skipper, our Jessica Matota. We are Shisa. And then we're not talking about your beauty. We're talking about your quality. Your marketing team is something beyond. Like, Chiefs' marketing team is honestly, I think, the best marketing team in South Africa. In sports, I rate they the best in South Africa in sports, because that's how good they are. So Jessica and your team, well done. But let's get back to Nabi. Nabi, let me tell you something. Well, let me give you more information about what Nabi said. Nabi then continued to basically say he basically said at Turkey he was not happy with how the team was playing. He was not excited. And one thing when he was saying that he wasn't happy with a lot of things that were happening in Turkey with how the team was playing. One thing he told me, it's the squad. It is the squad. That is why there's these rumors that 6 players are going to get loaned and stuff. Nabi already knows you cannot win with the squad that Chiefs has now. If you go into the season with the squad that Chiefs has now, no, you're fighting top 8. Your role is to fight top 8. Even if you're a very good coach and stuff like that, other teams will just beat you by having quality players in their team. Stellenbosch will beat you. Pirates will beat you. Sundowns will beat you. SuperSport will definitely Zama to beat you one game. Cape Town City this season, the amount of team players they sign will beat you. Sikukune, maybe they'll beat you. We don't know about them. But that is how the league is. We have a lot of strong teams. So you have to also build your strong team. And I think that's what Nabi is saying. Nabi is basically saying they have to come up with a strategy to win again. And the strategy involves quality. Because one thing Nabi said in this interview today, he said, we must not be emotional. Meaning, Guti, if the quality is bad, we must not be emotional and say, hey, Mara, this guy has been a Chiefs for so long. He's been in team. No. If it's not good enough, I hump. It's time to go. So players like Abu Mashia and Abu Khatebe, who have been at Chiefs just for the fact that they've been in development but have contributed nothing, they must go on loan. And let me make one thing clear, guys. Going on loan does not mean you're a bad player. Going on loan just means there are better players in front of you, so you must go to another team where you're going to have game time to prove that you deserve to come back into the team. Let's make a perfect example. Percy Tau. Percy Tau was loaned to M Tigers. He went and he worked. He wasn't doing the greatest, but he was doing enough that Pito said, come back. When he came back, when Pito brought him back, what happened to Percy Tau that season Pito brought him back? Ask yourself, what happened? Percy Tau won the African Champions League, the CAF Champions League. Do you know what I mean? He was busy there, smiling. He couldn't believe that he was in Mvela and now he's winning the African Champions League. So that's one thing I will say about that. Nabi is going to make changes and I'm happy about it. It's good. Nabi must make changes. We need to win. This season we must beat people. This season we must beat Sundowns. We must beat Pirates. We must beat Cape Town City. We must beat SuperSport and all of those smaller nyana ones. We must beat them home and away. We're sending a message this season. Good. If you play Chiefs, we are betiwa. Sizokubetha. Asidlali now. Siyabethana thina. Amakhosi.